Hi, this is Nicole from Planning with Kids. Just a pretty impromptu quick video from me today. Thought instead of just talking about how I menu plan in a month for under 30 minutes that I'd actually show you quickly how I do it. I'm going to, edit it because I don't want to spend this video to be 30 minutes. It would bore you senseless. But if you have a look on here, you see it's 3:15 and I'm going to start now. Any links that I refer to will be under notes in the blog, and I'll have a link under the video where you can access that. The most important part of menu planning for me is trying to make sure I'm going to serve up meals that I know everyone's going to eat. And the best way to do that is to get the family involved. On the blog, you'll find a template. So we go there, a template that you can use. And you see, I've already got my kids and my husband to fill in what it is they want for the month. They get a chance to choose 4 meals. Meals are only allowed to be repeated 2 times because otherwise there'd be tacos non-stop. The little one, he needs a bit of help, but he pretty much knows what he likes, so I sort of try to prompt him a bit on which ones he likes. If you've never done this with your kids before and they don't really know what they want, try just putting together a list of the things that are healthy you want them to eat and some of their favourites that you know. So they've got a list to choose from, and after a while it becomes sort of second habit. My kids will often say, when's the next menu plan? What do I want to have to eat? So that will get them going. So from this part here, it then becomes my job to put it into this proforma, which basically allows me to factor in our lifestyle to what we need to eat. Across the top here, you'll see there's the days of the week, and I'll put in a meal type. So for example, I'm going to go through here and I'll fill it out. Mondays we have soccer training, Tuesdays netball training, Wednesdays nothing, thankfully. Thursdays we've got football training, and Friday we have futsal. So I'll go and put those through there. It gives me an idea then about how much what sort of meals I want to put on. For nights where I know we're going to have a lot of running around, I'll make sure that I have an easy meal to cook in the morning. And also means that we don't have chicken 3 nights in a row, or we don't have the same thing over and over, and allows me to space out. If the kids have chosen tacos a couple of times, I can space it out and put that there. So what I'll do now is I will go and slot those in, and I'll come back once I've finished. Okay, so I've gone away and done that. You'll see that very, very messy. And lots of crossing out and stuff, because sometimes it takes a while to make sure you get it right. So I know that I've included everybody's in. I've sort of cross off as I go, and you'll see that my column there actually doesn't have anything in it. I did add a couple of extra meals in for me, but because of the number of people in our family, I sort of don't get a choice. But I sort of do in a way, because I add a couple of things here and there. If there's a gap, or if I need to balance stuff out, I'll do that. So the time we're looking at is 3:26. Once I've worked that out, I should point out also too, like you will see at the top there, I've got what events we've got on. We've got nice pointing here. You'll see it's weird to go backwards. Futsal, football, netball, soccer, those sorts of things. Some of them are closer to home, so when it's football training night, I can still cook a meal okay, because it's just 5 minutes down the road and I can sort of drop and go back. For other ones that are further away, like soccer, I really need to have something I can cook earlier in the day, so that's sort of a bigger important one for me. Also on Wednesdays, it's sort of a combination of leftovers and soup, and as I'm trying to reduce my carbs and change my lunches, you'll notice there is a couple of soups on those days. The kids aren't a massive fan of the beetroot soup or the tomato coconut soup, but I really, really like them, and my husband does too, so that's a bit of an additional meal, and also something for lunches. I'm trying to get some healthier lunches into me, so that's a really good way to do it. So once I've got this part here, it's a matter of actually just creating the shopping list, so that I've print out a menu plan and have the shopping lists. Even though this is done for a month, I will create shopping lists for a week. Now, there's 2 ways that I can create my shopping list. On the blog itself, there's a free menu planner tool, or also too, there is an iPhone app. Also too, if you're doing your own thing, you just do it yourself. But what I'm going to do now is actually go away and I will create 4 different menu plans. You have the capacity to email the menu plans, so I'll email them to myself, and then I can print them out so they get stuck on the fridge. So I'll see you in a minute. And one thing which I didn't do just before, on here, the menu plan, I've actually put in over on this column here, Sunday, I've put in a lunchbox food that I'll cook for the week and a lunchbox snack. So, for example, on the Sunday there, it's got mini pizzas and oat slice. So that's sort of what I'll be cooking for those ones. And quite often I do cook something else during the week, but I'll just go from whatever ingredients I've got in the house, just so that it actually gets on the shopping list and I have all the right ingredients. I'll actually add it in this column here and go with that. Okay, so I have that meal plan for the week. It's just a matter of clicking on the shopping button, and up here in the corner you've got a little arrow, like a forward. So then you sort of just, email the shopping list, and I email it to myself or even to my husband, who does our fruit and veg shopping on the weekends. And then it's a matter of just accessing it from my email, and then I print it out. Okay, well, 3:46, so I was trying to get fancy and make the printouts look like this, which is how I normally present them on the blog, and I decided I was running out of time if I wanted to show you exactly how it works. But you'll see there's week 1, we have week 2, week 3, and week 4. So there you go. I've menu planned the meals this week. I've got the shopping lists. At the bottom of the printout, you'll see you've got at the shopping list, it has these ingredients are for, and it tells you what they're for there. So you know what you've actually planned. So this actually gets stuck up on our fridge, and away you go. Then, for us, it's a matter of shopping. We do a big shop pretty much once a month, and I tend to do that online where I can, but I do like to get into the shops every now and again to see what's about. And my husband goes fruit and veg shopping every Saturday morning at a local market, so we do that as well. So I'll buy up bulk on the meat for the month as well, but the fresh fruit and veg, we don't seem to be able to buy enough at a time. So we do fruit and market shop on the weekend, and we do a bit of a top up during the week as well. But that's pretty much how we menu plan and feed our family for the month. Any questions, you can always let me know on the blog, and I'm going to try and do a few more videos, so any feedback is always welcome.